this most of the day now. So we got this pretty cool CJ right here. This one is a 82 CJ with a 304 in it. It's been mostly restored, completely repainted, has a full cage in it, racing seats, has a lot of nice stuff on it. But we're gonna go in, we're gonna redo all the wiring in it, and we have some custom rock sliders that we built with a step on it that we need to put on, and get his Holly sniper system running better, because right now it runs really rough. There's a lot of fine adjustment that goes into that stuff, especially with the timing. So we're hoping to get this thing running better, looking better, and wired good, and it'll be ready to go. Right now, after the current rebuild that's on it, it's had like 600 miles, so it's still pretty fresh, and we're just finishing off the rest of it. So this is our normal CJ wiring harness kit from Painless. Painless makes really good components. This one we're going a little bit cleaner of wire install, and it has already a number of aftermarket components on it. So things like the engine harness and the interior harness, I'm going to be completely tearing these down and removing wires that aren't needed, adding some wires for some of the aftermarket components we have, so everything can be ran all together and look factory, and be absolutely clean as possible. Just because this thing looks so clean already, we want to keep the rest of it looking perfectly clean. Most of the body harness just consists of the dash harness and such. These things don't have a whole lot of wiring in them, and there are a number of circuits that aren't used, and those are coming out.
Lane,
What's up?
what up, dog? What are you doing?
Oh, putting a Warren Xeon winch into this hammerhead front bumper on this F-150.
Sweet. The dude tucks up in there nice and tight.
Very nice, very tight.
Yeah. Is this the one you put the lift on?
Yes, this one is.
Yeah, nice. Is this
Lift,
like...
wheels, tires. We're doing the winch, and then also some infab steps are going on it now.
Oh, okay. Cool.
What's up?
What you doing? Working on your truck?
Yeah, doing a little
well, I'll just put it this way. Basically, for the next 2 weeks, couple days, I will be doing nothing but prepping for our trip to Moab, and then from there we're going to go on down to Sand Hollow and meet some of our customers. So we'll be in Moab for Easter Jeep Safari, and then we're going to go down to Sand Hollow for 4 or 5 days and do some wheeling down there. So just trying to get everything prepped, and in doing an inspection on this, we found front axle shaft U-joint has almost left the chat, hadn't quite, but it's trying. And then while I've got it apart, the upper ball joints were starting to show a little bit of wear, so we're just going to go ahead and replace all the ball joints. That way we're 100% ready to go. We're pulling 2 Jeeps with this truck, so we want to make sure we're good, huh? Yeah. So yeah, and then we're going to do oil change all the filters, rotate all the tires, do all that fun stuff. So nothing too exciting today, but stuff that has to be done.
Senor Grant,
What's going on?
what you up to?
Getting ready to do a body mount shop on this 4Runner.
Is he getting some bigger tires, I guess?
I think the customer plans on going bigger.
Oh, gotcha. Nice. To be about the 10th set you've done in the past 2 months.
It's a very big problem on Toyota.
Gotcha.
Like, same with their cam tabs. The cam tabs and body mounts.
Yeah, I saw you over here building some cam tabs the other day. I was like, oh, someone's got a Toyota in here. Burger, what's popping?
Oh, just trying to diag the issue I have with this motor swap, transmission swap, and supercharger. Installed the tune on it from, well, the tuner. Not going to call that names. But I was having issues with it. Starting to surge, then die, and had no throttle whatsoever. Put it back to stock, which was stock injectors, stock map sensor, put the stock tune in it, runs just fine. Be able to drive it in and out, throttle works. So now I've got to put all the aftermarket stuff back on and start data logging it so I can send it to the tuner to see if we can figure out what's going on to get this one on the road. And hopefully the customer can have his supercharged 3.8 Jeep back soon.
Not that. You need to pick up your camera and haul ass to get to the back door and film him coming in. That'll start getting you in training for your Moab Sand Hollow trip.
Andy, what's up, dude?
Going on, man? How you doing?
Very good. What you working on?
We have got a 21 4Runner that looks like it's already got a level kit wheels and tires on it, but we're gonna do a Toy-Tech Boss system, which is coilovers, got super flex rear coils, we got bump stops, the Illuma series coilovers, which I think are adjustable, SBC control arms. We're doing 285 7017s on some, I think, some fuel ammos, which will be cool. Body chop, OA body chop,
And then we're gonna do a body armor front bumper lip. What are they called? Highline front winch bumper. So that'll all be out. Put a winch on it. We'll put a rigid 20 or 24 inch rigid light bar. Inch flat link, everything.
Nice.
Yeah, it'll be nice.
What is happening here?
We are building a rally car for this customer. Doing coilovers, coils, exhaust, skid plate, mud flaps. Then after I get done, it'll go up to fab for sidebars, a bull bar, and some other little skid plates underneath. And then getting some wheels and tires on it too.
What?
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. I've been waiting on content like this for like a year.
From like day one.
Calm down there, bucko.
Hey, yeah, this is stuff I enjoy.
I want to work on this. I'll hand you the camera and then I'll work on it.
Whoa, 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 it don't work that way.
To brake line and ABS harness to it. Diagram 1.
Holy crap, you can read.
For the lower. I passed 3rd grade, thanks. For the lower mount without the bracket line, honors 3rd grade. For the lower mount without the brake line bracket, the brake line brackets are supplied in the toolkit. So that's what your bracket is a brake line bracket.
Yeah, but I don't see how I'm supposed to attach it though.
Oh, it looks right there in the picture. You can read pictures, can't you? You adjust the stroke. Measure the stroke. That's the chrome section. So if yours is not chrome, don't stroke it.
What are you working on?
I'm working on a 2002 Ford F-250 that we did a frame-off restoration on. Ended up in a wreck about two weeks after the owner had it, and now we are restoring it back. Again, yes. A new transmission, new transfer case, new leaf springs and stuff on this side, and we'll probably be sending it into a frame shop to make sure the frame's not dead.
Fun.
It was a sad day when this came back wrecked.
Yeah, so you spent a lot of time working on it.
Oh yeah.
Full frame off restoration, engine, all new
interiors, and all new suspension. The only thing I think that was original to this truck was the transmission and transfer case.
Yeah. Then that got destroyed in the wreck, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sad day. To show you how bad the wreck was, we hit hard enough that one of the nails from the telephone pole went straight through the rim.
What?
So that was actually through the rim.
That is nuts.
Ain't it though?
That thing is egg-shaped too.
Yep. It destroyed the wheel. We do have a new wheel that we're sending off to get powdered, so yeah. Everything else seems fine, just hopefully the frame's not destroyed.
Yeah.
because
We'll get it going.
was a new frame.
Yeah. Working on now?
Gears in this beautiful JK. Rob did a wonderful job with the shave kit on the 14 bolt here, and we just got the gear back not too long ago from getting machined down, so it'll actually fit in here. And now it's my task to build it. We got to build this and the front one. We got to have it done by tomorrow.
Nice.
Should be able to handle that pretty handily.
Good, dude.
Yeah, that shave job that machine shop did. It's beautiful.
Ooh. I know, right? Nice. Yeah, so we had to shave the rear ring gear down to fit in the differential now because of shave kit.
So we've got SBC control arms, adjustable to add more caster, and then your Toytech coilovers, and also sway bar drops, and they push the sway bar forward, keeps the sway bar out of the coilover. And then you've got a bunch of shiny pucks here. The first one that's in the inside, way in there, I don't know if you can see it, is the diff drop. And then when you do the diff drop and you push the sway bar forward, you got to drop the control arm, not the control arm, the cradle mount, which are these pucks here, here, and here. And then you look in here, we've got a skid drop as well. That way nothing touches, everything's solid and good. So lots of extra bolts, but it actually gets it brings everything down correctly instead of having a hodgepodge it together. Like this one, the skid plate was missing a spacer, so the skid plate was like bent up, so whoever did his oil change last lost a spacer, so that skid plate was actually bending. But now we're all good. I replaced that spacer and good to go.
Dope.
Onto the rear shocks and these really fancy bump stop lower. It just they mount on top of these bump stops right here, and it just lowers the bump stops. Very shiny, very pretty.
Nice.
Really solid billet aluminum. Yeah,
More prep work. Just going over Mike's Jeep and doing a little maintenance because somebody it never gets any maintenance by the owner. So we
Maintenance Mike, huh?
maintenance Mike. So got some control arm joints that need to be snugged up. I found this bolt loose on the ball joint eliminator, so I'm gonna tighten that up. It's got some leaks that need to be taken care of. So yeah, we're just gonna try to the goal is to make it to where I don't have to work on it on the trail. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Was that loose?
It was that loose.
How'd that exhaust go?
It went super easy. Just bolts into the factory location right after the cat. Goes into all the factory exhaust hangers and then out into the dual tip exhaust.
Dope. I'm excited to hear it.
I like my chop better.
How's it going?
Good, man. Good. Just finishing up the bumper. The bumperette. I don't know what they call it. You just got to wire the winch, wire the light bar, pull the winch rope tight, tires, wheels, fit the spare, and alignment. Oh, and then send it to fabrication to get a body chop.
Nice.
Yep. Other than that, good.
Good job.
I like how these fit. They fit really well. They just look like they were supposed to be there.
Yeah, like it should have been like that
Yeah.
from the beginning.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hey, we need to offer to buy this from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the shop needs this now.
Yeah.
Do that again. The tire's about to leave the ground, bro. So what's first?
Ooh. Well,
just ordered some 1.5" DOM tubing. And so right now, since I'm waiting on that, just kind of strategizing how to do it.
Yeah.
But my plan is build this front piece first that wraps all the way around, and then off of that I'll figure out the bull bar and where and how to mount it. And we got to do like side skid plates and then a rear bumper as well.
So you're gonna take this off or add to it? Good
We haven't
question.
made that
Huh?
far.
Yeah.
What up?
How'd this go?
Looking pretty good now. Got a good pattern. Now I just gotta torque the caps, put the retainers in for the carrier adjustment, pull the pinion back out so I can reseal it, so that way we don't put the schmoots on it, get it all schmootzed up, seal it up, put the axles in it, rear end's done.
Nice.
I just gotta wait for a spacer to come in for the ring gear for the front axle. That won't be in hopefully till tomorrow. And then I can get the front end done, and this one's done.
Nice. What up, Robalicious?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, I was just going to do some trimming on the rear sliders to clear the excuse me, to clear the 40s a little bit better. But as I pulled it in, I heard a noise, and upon further inspection, the trans mount is not really being held on to the transmission real well, so I'm gonna fix that before I do much else. It's a manual transmission, so it's got a lot of, takes a lot of force, and so at some point 2 of the bolts had backed out all the way, and the other 2 were almost all the way out. So replacing all the hardware with new hardware and Loctite them in, get them real good and tight, should be good to go. And then decided I would do a little more investigation, and it's got a U-joint bad here, so I'm gonna call him and find out if he wants me to throw a U-joint on that. So yeah, just a little bit of maintenance for. He's gonna go to Sand Hollow with us, so we want to make sure it's in good shape, ready to rock and roll, and
Up to spec.
yeah. So Rob doesn't have to work on it on the trail.
Well, if you weren't so dang good at it,
I don't know about that.
it's because you can do it, Robert.
Is that it? This bolt's not happy. I'm really kind of concerned about that one. So guys, on this one, we just finished up the suspension on it, and so now we're going to be building some two bumpers, front and rear, for it, as well as some side protection for it. He's going to use this as a rally car, and so in the next coming video you guys should see all of this start to come together. We're starting to kind of get the shape that we want for the front end here, and then we're going to do a bull bar so we can put some lights on it, again some rear protection, some side protection. It ought to be a pretty cool little project when it's done. Alright guys, so that's it for this one. So make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when all our latest content comes out. So we'll see you next time.